welcome to Book Chat. Today, I'm going to introduce you to two great children's books. The first one is called Catalina Magdelena, Hoopensteiner Wallendiner, Hogan Logan Bogan was her name, by Ted Arnold. And the second one is Where the Wild Things Are, by Maurice Sendak. Later on, we'll also talk a little bit about ways you can promote reading and literacy in your own home. Thanks and enjoy! Our first book today is called Catalina Magdelena, Hubensteiner Wallendiner, Hogan Logan Bogan was her name, by Ted Arnold. This is one of my all-time favorite story time books to read with the children. It has really great rhythm to it, and actually, when I do read it to the children, I actually sing it. And it goes a little something like this. She has a funny name, but she wasn't to blame. Her mother gave it to her just the same. Catalina Magdalena Hoopensteiner Wallendiner Hogan Logan Bogan was her name. And yes, that did take me quite a while to learn how to do that. But anyway, the book continues as Catalina gets older. And the pictures are silly. The language used is silly. It's just a wonderful, really enjoyable book to read to your children. So that's why it's one of my book picks for this week. Catalina Magdalena, Hubensteiner Wallendiner, Hogan Logan Bogan was her name, by Ted Arnold. Hi! Our second book is Where the Wild Things Are, by Maurice Sendak. You've probably been hearing a lot of buzz about this book lately because of the upcoming movie. And so I thought I would talk about it. It was a Caldecott winner many years ago. It's just one of those classic books, and I'm sure you probably listened to it as a child. Well, the book starts off with our main character, Max, making a mischief of one kind or another. There's not a lot of words in this book, which, in my opinion, that's really okay. The pictures speak far more than any words could actually do it. And Max goes off into his own world where he gets to be the king of where all the wild things are. And for a while, he's having fun, being wild with the wild things. But then, after a while, he gets homesick, and then sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where his supper was waiting for him. I love this book so much. It's just wonderful. Your children will love it. When you read this book, please, just don't read it like this in a very monotone voice. This book just begs for excitement and fun. So that's my second book pick of the week, Where the Wild Things Are, by Maurice Sendak. Here's some tips on ways you can promote literacy and reading in your own home. My first tip is go to the library. It is such a wonderful resource that we have in our community. And in many towns and cities, the library is free. So you get books. You can get books on tape, books on CD, DVDs, magazines. Many libraries have free story times that you can bring your children to. Many libraries have movie nights for families and for adults and for kids. Many libraries have free concerts. So take advantage of all that your local library has to offer. Number 2 is read lots of books. Not every book that you bring home from the bookstore or the library your child's going to enjoy. So, the one way to find books that your children are going to like is by exposing them to lots and lots of different books. because you never know, by looking at the cover, um, it looks like something that your child would enjoy, um, but then when you get into it, it's not a very good book. So try lots and lots of books. Another tip I have is to let your children see you reading. I know we all work really hard, and sometimes all you feel like doing is just getting pajamas and turning on the television. And I know I feel that way sometimes, but it's very important for the children to see you reading. And it doesn't have to be just these big novels. It could be magazines, it could be newspapers. But it's very important that the children see you reading and that you're a good role model to show the children that reading is a good thing and it's important. Another tip I have is don't feel like you have to get through the whole entire book. Let's say, it's bedtime and you're reading a story to the child, and you know what? It's okay if the child points out things in the book and says, "Oh, look, there's an orange horse in the book." I was reading a book the other day, and on every single page there was an orange horse, and the little toddler on every page she'd go, "Orange, orange, orange." And you know what? That's okay. Your child is looking at the pictures and they're picking something out that they recognize. And that is a big step in the reading process, is being able to pick things out of the pictures. And you know what? Sometimes going along with don't feel you have to get through the whole book is sometimes you might find some books that you really just don't love. And you know what? It's okay to just, you know, not finish. If your child's not interested in the book, you don't have to read the whole thing. There's no one saying you have to finish the book. It's just, it's okay. Um, and another thing, my final tip, is just enjoy it. Your children are only young for so long. Some days it seems, the days seem to go by really, really, really slowly. But in reality, the children really are small for such a short, short time. So enjoy that time of them being children by reading to them. It's a great time to bond together with your family, enjoying wonderful books. And so, those are my tips for promoting literacy and reading in your home. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye.